of the main reasons why, with a lot of people, you don't get that build that you want is because you don't know how to work out. Now, what I mean by that is, you see, when you're using performance enhancement drugs, right? Basically, your muscles get gorged with blood, so they get a lot of oxygen, so then you get bigger faster. In fact, there's some drugs at every moment of your life when you're taking them, you're pumped. So a lot of people think you can only achieve that with drugs, but I'm here to testify to you that you don't necessarily need drugs to get that. It's all a technique. So as an example, I'm only using 30 kg here. And the aim of this is, after you finish with the heavy sets, you need to keep doing a bunch of these to make your muscles pumped. This is what Kai Green spoke about. This is what Phil Heath does. This is what all of those guys do, even though they take performance enhancement drugs. So what I'm trying to say is that, like a natural like me, you don't have to still get similar results. You're not going to get that massive, but you're still going to get a similar result just by doing concentrated reps. This is what Frank Zane and Serge Nubret used to do. Light weights, very, very high repetitions over and over again, and then concentrate, squeeze that muscle. You're going to get the same result. You're just not going to be as big, but you're going to look exactly the same. I've done it, and you guys are moving around, walking around saying anybody who looks like that is roids. It's not that simple. It's not just roids. Trust me, there are guys who do use roids, still don't know how to work out. They still don't look good, right? So the aim of roids is just to make you bigger, period. So I don't know if the camera captured that, but I was trying to squeeze all the time that I was doing it, not just throwing weight up and down. It's about getting that pump. And don't rest too much. You need to hop back on. So now you're gonna do it even slower. Oh, you should feel the pain that I'm feeling right now. My entire pecs are full of blood, gorged. The pain is crazy, but that's how you build. You see, a lot of people don't know how to build. It's not about weights. In fact, now I'm gonna reduce the weight and then I'm gonna repeat again. Watch. Get a full stretch. Failure. I'm almost reaching failure. Remember, only when you reach failure do you actually win. Failing means winning in bodybuilding. Failing means winning. If you don't fail, you don't win. That's it. And not just in bodybuilding, that's pretty much what it is in life. If you don't fail, you don't know what winning means. If you're winning since you were born, then from your perspective, that's not winning. That's just living. You know what I'm saying? That's just living. And then to sort of complement the other workout, you want to do this, is something that you want to do to just sort of complete the chest deck. But again, you mustn't lift anything too heavy. So again, that's it with these little exercises. You don't want to max out on the weight, or you're gonna have some pec tears, and that's not pleasant. So I've been working out for like last 20 years, and I never had any major injury because I avoid the heavy stuff. So like these pairs of 10s, you can use 10s for the same workout when you're hitting the upper part of your chest. Now you will see some old clips of Arnold where he's hyperextending his arms. You don't want to do that. So another exercise you don't want to miss. Now, again, at this point you are tired, so you don't want to max out on the weight. You want to make sure you get enough reps. I guess I wasn't counting, but I think that's 20, which is obviously more than enough. You don't want to hit more than 20. Now, if you remember a clip from Pumping Iron, I don't know if it's from Pumping Iron, but there's an old clip with Lou Ferrigno doing these shoulder presses, but he kind of leans back, and so in a way it's developing his upper chest. So this is also another very, very good finisher for your upper chest. Now, again, all you need is 5 kg, and if you're that strong, you just need about 10 kg. You don't need anything more than that, because you're not trying to max up. And keep in mind, you're not standing straight to do it, because then that would be shoulder presses. You're trying to lean back, push your chest out, and then develop your upper chest. The only problem with this is if you have a very, very sway back, like myself, it kind of goes in that S curve, then the problem is you could have lower back problems because of the pressure your vertebrae might be facing. But that's if, again, that's if you're maxing with a lot of weights, then you would need a belt. But if you're not maxing a lot of weights, then you can do it safely. Just don't lean back too much. But again, it's also a very good finisher for your upper chest. Watch. And we all know Lou Ferrigno had insane chest development. He was probably the most equipped when it came to chest. Probably one of the best, one of the most fullest chest in all of golden era bodybuilding history, with the exception of maybe Franco Columbu. Because Franco Columbu was a whole nother level. His upper chest development was phenomenal. However, Arnold did say that Columbo had a accident when he was young, and that's why his chest has that separation in the middle, which you hardly see anyone with that except for Kai Green. Kai Green has something similar to that. So it's probably a form of Steinerism. Steinerism is a word that was coined from Scott Steiner, who was a WWE wrestler, and I don't know if he's still wrestling. He used to have a full chest. In fact, he had one of the most bodybuilder-like physiques back in WWE era. But then at some point he had an accident, some kind of chest injury, and he lost muscles in his chest. And so that term, somewhere in the mid 2000s, became a term, Steinerism. That's when you have that problem. Now, again, as I was saying, this is really, really good for your upper chest. You want to push your chest out, and then you want to lift it, incline, and then push it up.